Oh, hey YouTube, crazy hair today. Right, in this video today guys, I want to talk to you about how January's gone. First month of the year, first month back. So let's get on, we've got plenty to talk about in this video. Now, start off by saying this has been the best January for me since I've started my business. I think one reason for that, there's two reasons. One of them being that obviously I have been wording people up about an extra visit during the winter times, and also I have been sort of putting my name about, all that jazz, you know. It does come in time, trust me. And the second one is with doing the exterior cleaning. Now, what gardening work I have had, there has been more of it this year, right? Only a little bit, only about 10 or 12%. The gardening's takings are up from last year. That to me is an upward trend, that's good. But the actual bulk, or you know, the majority, is through the exterior cleaning. So, like I keep saying, this little side hustle, you know, this new business, it is paying for itself. And you know, if I can earn what I've earned from this month, every month for the exterior cleaning, I'm going to be very happy, man. Trust me on that, and I will be beating my target by a lot. So, that's the sort of nitty-gritty money side done. This year is all about saving and sort of building the business. So I have tried not to spend too much money this month. There is two pieces of kit I bought. One of them was a bit crappy. But the other one is actually, I don't like using the term, but a game changer. And what it is I bought a surface cleaner. I've got a whirl away, and I have never ever used one before. Of all the years I've used the Lance, and I'll cover this in a separate video. I am going to review it, but it's a game changer, that's all I'm going to say. Right, another subject is the gardening customers. Start of the year, I think I've mentioned this in another video, a couple of my customers gave me the bad news that they will be moving. And at the start of the month it was a maybe, now it's a definite. But something's good has come from this. The first one being is that even though the properties are, you know, relatively tidy and on top of, as they want me to spruce them up for viewers, for when they have viewings, and the pictures and all that. So they want all new plants putting in, they want all the borders refreshing, the pots all replanting, you know, they want everything basically just tickling over and getting really spot on. So that's going to be more work for me during February, which is good, because at the moment February is looking a little bit lean, and I only got told about this today. And another one that's sort of come out of nowhere is that she wants me to go and actually get the garden sorted in her new property. Now, I can't remember where she told me it is actually, but it's on the coast, and I live in the Midlands, so obviously it's not one where you could drive there and back in a day. You could if you wanted to do stupid hours. So she said she'll put me up in a Premier Inn for however long the job takes, and she'll sort me out. So that's going to be actually really interesting. That's going to be almost like an SGM on tour sort of thing. I know what you mean. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to definitely video that and just cover that, because it's, you know, it'll be a new challenge for me, you know. So like I said, really am looking forward to that. So that's the customer one, that's the good customer side. The bad customer side is, I'll shorten this because it's a bit of a long story. One customer who I was already unsure of about keeping this year, she basically rung me up, didn't hang up, and then spent the next couple of minutes blasting me until I could pull in to hang up. And yeah, so she's definitely thingy. Let me know, should I confront her about this? Should I just politely message her? and say that I will be stopping the services and, you know, a generic message, or should I ask her about it? You know, I am, all three of them I am sort of tempted to do. Probably end up doing the middle one, a polite message. So yeah, so that's it really on the customer front. Nothing bad has really happened, as I said. It was just annoying, and basically, cutting a long story short, she was a crap customer to begin with, and she just put the final coffin nail in the coffin. So that is what it is really. I try not to dwell on things like that, especially not now. So like I said at the start, this year is all about saving and building inroads for new customers. Now I did that the other day, as in I had I went and did a job for, and I've worked for her in the past actually at her own property, but I went to her business property, and she's a solicitor, and she wanted me to price up the gutters. I did that there and then for her, but the flip side to that is I'm now on her radar. I told her, because actually she didn't know I was a gardener, she just thought I did exterior cleaning, and she said she'll think about it for her own premises for one, and she'll think about it, so she'll definitely be putting me forward for, you know, any sort of referrals or anything like that. She took a load of cards off me and, you know, divvied them out. So like I said, that's all I can really ask for. It's all about building, you know, relationships, and these things come in time. They don't come, you know, just overnight. They do, they just sort of come over time. You've got to build it up. What else has happened? Van's passed its MOT, brilliant. I managed to put a hole in the back door. I know, so that's annoying. Like I said, I've tried to keep costs down. I went and saw the surgeon who did my operation last time for like a consultation, and I'm thinking about it, but it's basically he's booked it in, or we're looking at getting another operation in Christmas time, but it's going to be a very big operation. He's sort of he's told me about, there's a lot of risk that it might work, it might not. I could end up going, and it could be, the best case is I go and I end up with 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months recovery time. The flip side is I could go and end up having the operation and it might not work, or it might fail, and then I have then got you know, the same amount of recovery time. So I've got to think about it really. I've got to think about it. It's not just the business I've got to think about now, it's also the body, and you can't, you know, you've got to try and get a balance between the two. That's about it really, guys. As I said, that's it for January. Like I said, I've been very appreciative of the exterior cleaning work. I've been very happy that I am on the ground, so to speak. You know, I'm on patios cleaning, opposed to on my hands and knees doing flower beds and stuff like that. This time of year, January, end of January, it's all about, I'm going to be ringing up customers in the next couple of weeks. I want to ring around every single one and get them booked in, and then I'll know exactly what the rest of the year is going to be like. Okay, I might not book them in for, you know, say the first week of February, but I'll be looking at getting them booked in, you know, for probably first week of March or the end of February, stuff like that. And then I've got a rough idea on what my calendar's looking like, because the plan is, with having the two businesses, is to start getting rid of some of the you know, the lower paid customers, the faffy customers, basically the shit list. And I know that sounds very, very offensive, but we've all got one, and we shouldn't be afraid about using terms like that, because it only helps our business. So that's it, guys. I'd like to know how your January's gone. If it is your first starting out and it's crap, then I've had, you know, years of crap Januaries and struggling. It's only this one that's actually, you know what, got better. But it's like I said to you, you got to keep saving. I save every year. Even though this January has gone better, I will still be saving money for next January and putting money aside, because it might be shit again. You just don't know. Things come in ebbs and flows. You can get the river pouring for, you know, for months at a time, and then it can just dry up. You just don't know. So don't think, you know, like, oh, you know, I've had a hard one. It'll come to you, you know. You just got to keep looking and keep patting the bushes. So that's it for this video today, guys. That's January done. I'll do another update for February, and I'll tell you how things go. So as usual, keep on gardening, guttering, whatever you want to be doing.